Okay. You know what case has never left my brain since like 2013?
Let me guess, creepy hotel, weird elevator footage, and vibes that are just off?
Yes, the Elisa Lam case at the Cecil Hotel. That elevator video literally lives rent free in my mind.
Same. Like, I watched it once and was like, absolutely not. She's moving all weird, pushing every button, hiding in the corner. It looks like she's playing tag with a ghost.
It's so unsettling, and the wildest part, that was the last footage of her alive.
All right, let's break it down. Elisa Lam was 21, a student from Canada traveling solo through California in 2013. She checked into the Cecil Hotel in downtown LA. Big mistake. That place is straight up cursed.
Okay, but for real, the Cecil has a rep. Like, Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, literally stayed there in the 80s. And there have been deaths, suicides, overdoses. It's basically a haunted murder magnet.
And on top of that, it was being used as a low income housing spot at the time, mixed in with travelers. So already chaotic.
Yeah. And Elisa was posting about her trip on Tumblr, like super normal stuff. Bookstores, food, mental health, ups and downs. She had bipolar disorder and was on meds, but nothing super alarming at first.
So, the day she disappears, January 31st, she was supposed to check out and go to Santa Cruz. Never showed up. Her parents freak out, call the cops, and there's this whole missing person search.
Then, like 2 weeks later, guests start complaining the water tastes nasty and there's no pressure.
This is where it gets disgusting.
A hotel worker checks the water tanks on the roof and finds her body floating inside, naked, clothes nearby, no signs of trauma or sexual assault. And the autopsy ruled it accidental drowning with her bipolar disorder as a factor.
Yeah, but like, how did she even get into the water tank?
Exactly. That's the biggest question. The tanks are like 10 feet tall, the lids are heavy, and the roof access was supposed to be locked.
And the only way up was via an alarm door or the fire escape. The theory is she somehow got up the fire escape, climbed the tank, opened the lid, and got in. Alone.
But that doesn't explain the elevator footage that was released by LAPD to help find her, and people were like, what is going on?
She's in there pressing all the buttons, poking her head out like someone's chasing her, then making weird hand gestures like she's talking to someone invisible. Paranormal YouTubers went wild.
People said she looked like she was possessed, or playing the elevator game, which is this Korean urban legend where you press a certain combo of buttons and travel to another dimension.
Oh my god, you would bring up the elevator game.
It's a real thing. Look it up on Reddit. Some people think that's what she was doing.
Okay, but more realistically, maybe she was having a psychotic episode?
Yeah, I mean, her toxicology report showed she wasn't taking all her prescribed meds. That can definitely mess with your perception and behavior.
So it could have been mental health related, like maybe she got paranoid, thought someone was after her, and fled to the roof. But that still doesn't explain how she got in that tank.
Reddit has theories for days. Some say hotel staff were involved. Some say someone was following her. One person said the lid was closed when they found her, which makes no sense if she climbed in alone.
But then LAPD later said the lid was found open by the worker. So, like, even the facts are fuzzy?
And don't even get me started on the tuberculosis outbreak at the time. The test being used was literally called the LAMELISA. That's not even a conspiracy, it's just a wild coincidence.
Okay, I did not know that. That's creepy.
Also, can we talk about how the Netflix doc kind of flopped the delivery? It started out solid, but it low-key felt like they were blaming internet sleuths for everything.
Yeah, it was weirdly meta. Like, look how much harm Reddit did, but also, here's the same creepy footage again in slow-mo.
But it did highlight how the hotel might have failed her, like not helping when she was clearly in distress. Maybe staff didn't take it seriously.
It's that mix of tragedy and neglect. Like, even if it wasn't foul play, she still slipped through the cracks.
So what do you think happened?
Honestly, I think she had a mental health crisis, got disoriented, climbed up, and tragically drowned. But I don't think the hotel did enough to help, and the setting just made it feel way darker than it already was.
Yeah, I don't think it was paranormal, but the vibe, the energy, it's off. The elevator footage still gives me goosebumps. Something about it doesn't sit right.
That whole hotel doesn't sit right.
Facts. I'd rather sleep in a Target parking lot than ever stay there.
Honestly, same.
Anyway, RIP Elisa. She seemed like a sweet, smart girl just trying to travel and figure herself out.
For real, if you're struggling mentally, please get support, and if someone around you seems off, don't brush it off.
All right, next time we're doing something less dark, right?
No promises.